Hello everyone, I'm Meteorologist Charlie Ironmonger. Thank you so much for joining me today for your 3 p.m. news and weather update from the First Alert Desk. Now we've got unfortunate news out of Craven County where a missing woman is unfortunately still missing. According to the sheriff's office, she was last seen on December 17th and drives a gray Nissan Rogue with NC license plate LAC-6065. Of course, we're looking for 77-year-old Doris Jackson. Now, deputies say her phone was recently pinged in the Cove City area and ask Western Craven County residents to keep an eye out. Anyone with information on Jackson's location should call the Craven County Sheriff's Office at 252-636-6620. In other news, Governor Stein is offering a new reward for information that could possibly help solve a cold case from 1972. Deputies say on August 2nd, 1972, 19-year-old Brenda Mills went missing after leaving her Kinston home. 3 days later, she was found dead in a wooded area in Lenoir County. Officials say they could not determine the cause of her death, although she did have a fractured jaw. Stein said, quote, "We must use every tool at our disposal to pursue justice for victims. I urge North Carolinians who have information about these cases to contact local law enforcement and help us provide closure to the victims' families," end quote. The governor announced a reward offer of up to $25,000 for information leading to the arrest of person or persons connected to the murder case that happened over 50 years ago. Anyone with information on this case should call Lenoir County Sheriff's Office at 252-559-6100 or the State Bureau of Investigation at 919-662-4500. And now for a look at your weather forecast. Everything is looking messy up to our northeast. That's where the heart of the system that's giving us the rain showers right now currently resides. You can tell just by how chaotic it is just over the Great Lakes. That's where we've got a lot of snow flurries coming down. It's been a headache of wintry weather for some of those areas across Ohio, Pennsylvania, New York, even across the New England area where freezing rain is becoming more of an issue. Now for us, we're just going to be seeing straight up rain. Just rain, not any sort of the freezing aspect with it, as right now air temperatures are still in the 60s and some of us even in the 70s right now. Let's zoom it in a little bit closer onto eastern North Carolina and you can see who's kind of seeing the heavier rain showers. Right now it's the raindrops stretching from Wilson across Tarboro into Oak City, across, well, looks like kind of between, looks like the Calford-Lewiston area and around the Windsor area. Now everybody again will, at least everybody north of Highway 264 is going to be seeing some of these raindrops roll through. It's not going to be a lot of rain, but we will certainly see at least a few showers get squeezed out of this system. Right now the camera's doing a little dancing as winds are blustery, blowing in right now at 20 miles an hour out of the west-southwest in Greenville. This is a view through our Pirate Cam. 70 degrees over Dowdy-Ficklin Stadium kind of gives you a feel that we're really not truly in winter right now, not with these air temperatures, but just wait. Everything's going to snap back to reality by tomorrow, and that will bring, well, a little of a cool down on the way. 71 degrees in Washington right now, 21-mile-an-hour wind out of the southwest. Try to enjoy these air temperatures while they're still here. We are seeing, again, temperatures starting to come down. For those of you who've seen the rain showers already, Rocky Mount right now at 60 degrees. Looking at 55 in Roanoke Rapids, 57 in Ahoskie. The rest of eastern North Carolina generally in the mid 60s to low 70s right now, and those temperatures again are going to be falling as winds begin to shift. We're slowly starting to see that wind shift occur, and winds are going to remain breezy as we make our way through tonight. Now gradually as we head into the early hours of tomorrow morning, the wind speeds will come down to a more manageable 7 to 15 mile per hour range. However, they're going to perk right back on up again into the 10 to 20 mile per hour range later on in the afternoon. Not even the afternoon. It looks like late morning around lunchtime we will start to see those winds pick up speed again out of the northwest. And this is going to make it feel even colder. We've got our high temperature set in the low 40s coming up for tomorrow. Factor in this wind, and at our warmest, we will likely end up being between around 38 to around 41 degrees. That's enough to warrant a jacket no matter who you are. I know the Ironmonger children are certainly going to be going out with jackets on coming up tomorrow, despite the sunny skies that will be present overhead. Now here's a look at those raindrops as they exit around 6 to 7 p.m. tonight. They take the cloud cover with them. That will leave us with clear skies overnight, but overnight, whenever we get into the winter months and we've got clear skies, that's usually when we see some of our colder air temperatures. Tonight is going to be no different. We're down in the mid-20s by the time we wake up early tomorrow morning at 7 a.m. Now through the day tomorrow, looking at mostly sunny skies through the day. Not seeing a whole lot of change in that regard, but we zoom the picture out a little bit further, we can kind of tell what's going to be causing all of that clear air. It's that area of high pressure further back towards the west. There you can see it dipping over northern Arkansas, moving into northern Mississippi, kind of cruising over Memphis, Tennessee. That high pressure system will keep us mostly sunny for your Tuesday as well as your Wednesday. By the time we get to Thursday and Friday, that high will be working its way out of eastern North Carolina. It will be less impactful, and it will eventually lead to a little bit more cloud cover trying to show up for Thursday and Friday. Those clouds will transition into rain clouds once we get into the upcoming weekend, but for right now, it's the temperature drop that we will see from today into tomorrow that should really grab your attention. Almost a 30-degree drop in air temperatures over a 24-hour period. That's going to be it's going to be noticeable, to say the very least. Now, that's all we have time for today's 3 p.m. news and weather update from the First Alert Desk. I want to thank you all so much for joining me. We'll be back with more news and weather coming up at the top of the hour. Until then, have a fantastic rest of your Monday.